Alright, my name is Anderson Goodwin. I will feel you when you move in my video. Sorry. So, back to what we're doing. I got that New Orleans blues. So I met this girl, her name was Daisy. She said, boy, I be your Beyonce. I told the kids I be your Jay-Z. She said, yeah. I said, okay. We kissed, we made up, and I had a bad today, 'cause I love that. Why you New Orleans blues, yeah. So I told her, I'll be your soldier of love like I'm Sade. She said, boy, will you come and go away like the rain? I said, girl, you're insane, 'cause I got that ooh down south, New Orleans blues. Yes, it's true. It's so in me, I hope it's in you. I got that New Orleans Bayou blues. I got that Bayou, the Bayou blues. I got that Bayou, the Bayou blues. I got that Bayou blues.
Oh, Lord. Anderson.
Hollywood Anderson.
Hollywood Anderson.
Yeah, I don't know if they got that right, but they told me to come in here and just.
So you came here as a, like you were here using it, you were homeless. So
Yeah,
you
I was.
came in-
Wait, what's me? Oh, that idiot.
What's
Alright.
that, man?
Nah, that's somebody else. I know who it is. Huh? So nah, I basically came here, not as a homeless youth, like right for my 20th birthday. So I was like, here, I ain't have shit. I don't got no family that live in New York City. It's just me. My nearest family member that I know. Who? That's a good question. So the next song is extremely dear to my heart. So my game plan is not to cry at all while this song is being sung. And you can say, oh, and there's a story behind this song. I lived in Orlando, Florida. When I was 16, my parents got divorced. Yeah, at 16, pretty much. And I instantly became homeless. My dad got remarried to the crazy bitch he was cheating with. My mom like broke down emotionally. She was like all over the place. And so me and my 17-year-old brother at the time like didn't have shit. Like our parents didn't give a fuck. We were just out there in the world. I was sleeping in a Steak and Shake with my book bag, and I would like order like mad food, and I would eat, and then I kind of like pull the like on the slide. I'm gonna fall asleep on this bitch, and she's not gonna catch it. She's just gonna think I'm tired from studying. I was tired because I'd been up all fucking day. And one night she walked up to me and says, "Hey kid, you know I know what's going on." I was like, oh shit. Somebody, and she's just like, "It's cool. I won't tell. You're good. I like you. You're nice." I was like, "Thank you." And then I would like go to sleep there some nights and not even order food until they lost money fucking with me. So I don't know. I like the song. Hometown Glory, my boy. I used to listen to it as I sleep. That's why it's important. I've been walking in the same way as I did. Missing out the cracks in the pavement, touching my own and shutting my face. Is there anything I can do for you, dear? Is there anyone I can call?
This isn't about money, right? This is about music, this is about passion, this is about love.
I've been living in New York about 2 years now. I've been homeless. I mean, slept on trains for my dream. I just learned how to play guitar like a year ago. It was gifted to me at Covenant House.
3,000 homeless young people.
We have numbers of kids coming into Covenant House unlike any time in our history. Every day, 35 new homeless kids walk into our center by the Lincoln Tunnel. It's just staggering.
Wherever you are, Covenant House can get you help. Call us on the 9 line. It's free.
My name is Norm Lotz. I have been an executive for almost 3 decades at Covenant House, which is a shelter for homeless teenagers. We started in the 1960s, and tonight, there'll be over 2,000 otherwise homeless and abandoned children sleeping at Covenant House.
This was my room, room 424. You can't get the names, but that bird is real famous. The Braille, I used to rub the Braille. I thought I could read Braille. But the thing was, I could actually see. So, 424.
I've always been a musician in my entire life. So whenever a kid came to Covenant House, if the kid showed some interest in music, they would send them to me because I could make the kid feel at home. We could talk about music, we could jam, I could show them some stuff. And one day, maybe 3 years ago, this kid showed up, Anderson Footman.
Why don't you want to be a part of me? Love life, why don't you want to be?
Anderson is another story. I guess it's the common story. Small town kid leaves, comes to New York, LA, Chicago, or wherever the big city is, Paris, London, and you camp out until you make enough noise. We acquired a space up there at 1674 Broadway, and when I got there, he was interning, just taking care of the office in general. When he informed me that he sang, and so he joined the workshop. You know, he's somebody who knew that he was going to be, he's going to make noise, you know?
Hey, she knows, I know, she knows it's real. I know she likes the way that the country boy makes the city girl feel. That's why I'm infatuated.
And he came to New York feeling that he could make something of himself in New York as a performer of some sort or other. And for Anderson particularly, the support that he had set up evaporated. So he had he was staying in the adult shelters, and that is a very tough thing for a teenage kid. It's very dangerous.
What's up? Swing! Tell me something, lay you up, my nigga. Swing! Fuck out of here.
This is what happened when y'all let crackheads loose in New York City.
A lot of people want to do music, but they don't really have the drive. When I say the drive, he's a guy, he's not from New York, so he came to New York, and even wanting to make sure that he was successful here, sometimes he had to sleep in the street. Before he knew anybody, he had to. And that's how I knew he was real. This kid here, he played the trains, he's real.
Folks, this is where I'm at. I'm in my writing space. This is where I write music. It's not like a fancy studio that some may be accustomed to, but this is just like what I'm working on right now. Let me turn this down just a little bit. I'm always your mind, baby, you're always on my mind. I said I'm always your mind. I tell you everything about you. In this space, this is a fresh studio I used in New York City, man. It really just let me come in and rock out and do me here at the Covenant House. So this right here is almost who I am as a person. I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. If you don't believe in your own greatness, who else can? That's what made Muhammad Ali so dope. Like, he believed in himself and then he made you believe in him. That's all I'm trying to do as an artist.
You understand him?
You gonna say my artist name or you just call me by my name?
You tell me whatever you want me to call you.
Just call me Hollywood Anderson.
Hollywood Anderson, I'm not going to ruin your career with that kind of fucked up name.
It's a great name.
Hollywood Anderson.
People like that name.
You ain't never seen Hollywood. When he first came here, he didn't play the guitar. Now he's playing the guitar. When he first came in, he ain't had a hat either. But we like the hat, right? The hat is cool. It fits you. You got to do what you can do with what you got to do it with. And you're doing it. At some point, you have to have confidence bordering on conceit and just out of your mindness. And he had it. Who else is going to tell you that you could do it if you don't tell yourself first, you know? Especially when you're in town by yourself. You're not a classic man. You're a big black man. I mean black, not light skin black, but blue, shiny skin. Like my grandfather, boy, you purple.
Ooh, so glad. I wanna make love to you, yeah.
When does it start? When does the verse start?
Right here. Come on, give me that lead in though. Let me have fun. If I kiss you where the sun don't shine, will you mind? If I make you tingle from your toes to your spine, can I be your favorite love this lifetime? I hope you don't mind the smell of weed and red wine. I'm gonna put a cymbal and a snare on there after.
Yo, that verse sounds good.
Alright.
Like there, I can.
I like that though.
That was a good thing. We can't save that.
We gonna save it.
We can't salvage that. That ain't
We can.
Whatever, just do another one, and if you can use
James Brown would hate you right now.
It's like,
don't kill my vibe, Isaac. I got a vibe. When I hear something that feel good, I like it. Alright, let's get it going. Let's get the second verse. And that's when Edomar gonna come in and just go. Sip, that little girl, now that girl, you know, that we, that
are we gonna do it through amp and mic it, or are we gonna put it straight in there? Just straight in there. Yeah, good work.
Can you turn the signal on?
Oh yeah, that was dope.
Everyone behind me in this room is going before the American Idol judges for season 14. I thought there'd be a lot of nervous energy, but everyone I spoke to seems pretty confident.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome.
Hollywood. Come on, baby, let's cry. Let's sit in our living room cry.
I'm so blessed.
Yeah.
That's the biggest blessing ever. In the streets, I mean, I learned how to play guitar when I was home. I'm meeting you right now for the moment, because I didn't sing on American Idol. Chris and them wrote me no email. Right. I wouldn't be standing right here. And so for me watching you play tonight was just so beautiful, man. Like,
Oh man,
my
that's
soul,
big. That's so big.
I don't know, nothing but love for you, bro.
We need to do something, man.
All day long, man.
Chris got my info.
Were you here in New York?
I live
All
here.
remaining passengers, please proceed. This is a final boarding call.
Man.
When you get that pic on
Hollywood
camera.
Anderson.
Hey, listen, Hood. You can get out the hood and eat Brio Tuscan.
All right.
You got a working title for that song?
What, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, just call it Soul. Oh man, you seen the MTV article on me this morning? MTV did an article on me this morning.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
Send it to me.
I got you. Question: I got a deal, Bootsy. How would you feel for me playing this and singing it at the same time with the drum beat?
Okay.
So I feel like it'll give it a more real.
Right.
You can touch me, but never touch my soul. I was made of love, and love's in control. You can touch me, but can't touch my soul. I was made of love, and love's in control. I say.
Yeah, you killed that. You killed that, bro.
Oh, you know. Tell her how to do it,
You
Zach.
get real slew-footed.
You get real slew-footed.
You stomp one heel at a time from the left. In the Hollywood stuff, when you started off like this, one heel at a time. There it is.
I'm at my Uncle Bootsy's house. That's Zach, that's Candace, that's Aunt Patty, a.k.a. Peppermint Patty. Y'all helped me when y'all decided to go buy my record on iTunes. So I went and got a new MacBook Pro. I needed one because I'm on the road and I'm traveling. I'm so blessed that y'all bought my single to the point where I can like afford some shit. You know what I mean? I grew up looking at this like the unobtainable. I'm so blessed that y'all support me. I'm so happy that y'all support me. I love y'all so much, man. Honestly, like, if y'all knew how real this was for me as an artist.
All of our equipment get ready to go on tour.
I don't think there's a better collection of instruments in the world. That picture of Prince is godly. I mean, Ray Charles. Lord have mercy. Are you serious? Wait a second, that's a bass. Mike gave Bootsy a butterfly bass. Wait a second.
No. This is a special moment right now. Since we had the People's Champion Tour, I'm going to bring out a special guest. I need y'all to show y'all love. This is my man Hollywood Anderson. This man made it from nowhere, and then we had to go there. So we gonna sing a little bit. So y'all give it up for him. Say,
Say what's up, Boston? Say hell yeah. Hell yeah. God damn, I love it. I ain't never been here. Y'all drunk already? Make some noise if you want to see the man from Brooklyn, Talib Kweli. Make some noise if you want to see that guy who has the style that would never die because he's oh so fly with the rhymes, Mr. Immortal Technique. Oh, I'm sorry, as of right now, you don't have to do it.
big, huge, big, take comedy. Welcome to my man Hollywood.
Hollywood Anderson. Yeah, Mr. Hollywood Anderson.
Goes by the name of Hollywood Anderson.
I'm D. Paul Williams. This is the Paul Williams.
This is D. Paul Williams. I'm going to just say Google Paul Williams.
Listen to this man. Listen to this man as he tells his story, as he sings his song. What you feel is his heart.
Yo, so Mr. Paul is awesome. Follow me on Instagram at Hollywood Anderson. I'm headlining the SOBs this Sunday. Follow me on Instagram. Click that link in the bio. Buy a ticket. Show up. Jam with me. If you came here tonight to be a part of change, please make some noise. To the Father's Heart, I really appreciate what you guys do. It was a shelter and a group of individuals, like-minded individuals that helped me get on my feet. My first guitar, I got in a homeless shelter. They gave me a guitar. I went to the L train. I rode to Bedford Avenue. I got off. I figured it out. I sung. I make money. And I told myself, if I do this, I will never work another day job. I will fight for my dream. I will die for my dream. But most importantly, I'll fight so others can do the same things. So please, once again, contribute to what these people are doing. I went from a train with 2 line options. Nigga, we made it. This is my house. Before filming, it was not in immaculate condition. There's like no way to make this look nice. I gotta clean up my room. Are you recording me right now? Oh man. We about to shoot. We about to shoot on Delancey. We're gonna have a camera playing some music, filming it for my YouTube channel. You wanna come on, get it? When are you doing that? Tonight at like, we'll get there like 9:30, 10 o'clock. We'll get to Delancey. I'm sorry, baby, for the things I did to you. I'm sorry that I wronged your heart. I don't know that's a man would. This is where I start. Give me one more taste. Oh, I can be a better man. All I want is you. My name is Hollywood Anderson. I wrote that song. It's called One More Chance. Shout out to the Turns Up Brothers. This is how I pay my bills. I use music and just music to pay my bills and pay for my crazy life. So if you want to contribute to like me sustaining a life doing what I love to do, please donate and contribute. If not, it's totally cool. I get it. Oh man, if I can hit 50 in an hour, I mean 50 in a half hour. That's what you want to try to reach.
So as the months went on, Anderson would show up and we would have jam sessions. But it became clear to me that Anderson was going to have a problem because nobody was going to listen to Anderson, be able to hear Anderson, because he was just a singer, one of a million singers, and nobody would hear his unique quality. So I had a donated guitar in the office, and I realized that he could actually maybe learn how to play guitar. And so I tuned the guitar in open tuning, and I handed it to him and said, Anderson, here, showed him how to strum. He learned very quickly, and then I said, go and practice, come back and we'll have lesson number 2. Anderson took that guitar right to the subway and started playing for people.
There she goes, she's the one for me. We got the kind of love. I understand your reasons, but I'm not here to bring you here. First Avenue, I'm back. Hollywood's about to make some news on the L, baby. Last night, First Ave was crazy.
I really do. This is what music is all about. Thank you to everybody who came. If I personally invited you and I harassed you on the L train or the J train platform, you decided to come tonight. Thank you.
Guess where I'm about to be busking? That First Ave L stop.
He was playing in front of really the toughest jury. I mean, the toughest group of people. If you're going to have somebody listen to you on the subway, you have to be good. And so that was a way that he forged his talent that was really wonderful.
Thank you so much. This is what I love to do. Also, you got iTunes and Google Play. Type in Hollywood Anderson. Buy a song. I don't even know. I'm just out here. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. I'm on iTunes and all that hot stuff. Just type in Hollywood Anderson and just black out, smile pops up. It looks just like me. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Apple Music, Google Play, all that stuff. Type in Hollywood Anderson and buy a record. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Thank you so much. It's Times Square, by the way. Shout out to all the tourists who don't know that. Thank you so much, brother. Be blessed. Thank you so much, sister. Be blessed. Thank you so much. Bless you, brother. Appreciate that very much. Huh? What are you doing, my life? I promise. You look really.
I feel like I've seen
You look really upset about the hip hop.
Saucer.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Awesome boys. Yay. You say thank you, Pop. I wrote that song. It's original. Have a great night. Be blessed. Create what you want to create. See what you want to see for yourself and go after it. I mean, good vibes. Guitar was playing a hella light today, but that's my fault. There were no guitar picks. But it was fun. I got somebody to freak out today on the train. Not freak out, have a moment, you know. I'm still weird about dealing with all this stuff. You can't give people like 2 bars of that, but they're like, what the fuck? So you gotta let those moments live, so when people ask the song is progressive, people like, holy shit, like, these niggas is soul bluegrass country as fuck, bro. Duck Dynasty, Alligator Hunters, like, you just feel like on the side. Not exactly, Eric, that's a feel right now. You don't see it as a rhythm see it as a feeling, bro. Like, God, what was I thinking? Like, you gotta make people know that's coming, B. Yes! Yeah. That's the right way, bro. Like, feel that.
Please don't you go home.
Baby, don't you go. Please don't go home.
Yeah, that's it.
Please don't go.
I'm going home now. Y'all don't need me. I'm going home now. You want harmonies on this shit?
I make you like home like this. Let's go.
Breaking my shit.
Hello, my name is Hollywood Anderson, which you already know because it's on my YouTube channel. Or if you don't know, my name is Hollywood Anderson, and thank you to the person that shared this video with me. Not with me, but with you. I'm sorry. I'm a hot mess. And this is my buddy Weedy. They came from my eyes, came from my eyes. I'm gonna do, let's do 5 takes a verse. We're gonna open up a channel for like vocal reverbs. And I'm gonna be in the background of the verse like, da! Know what I mean? Please don't go. Don't go.
Covenant House has been helping the city's less fortunate for decades, and this Thursday it's hosting its second annual A Night of Broadway Stars event at Lincoln Center.
So yeah, I'm playing Night of Broadway Stars, New York City at Jazz at Lincoln Center. I've played in Fort Lauderdale, Philly, Atlanta, DC, and now here in New York where it all started. It's been a blessing to raise awareness for homeless youth and to go ahead and just, put this cause on the map and give it a face.
And for this, if you can, take the word but then deliver it into the camera. I want you to make it totally clear that you were on American Idol. Right?
All right. So, hey, it's Hollywood Anderson here. Yes, I made J-Lo cry.
Welcome back to Hollywood in New York City. This bustling metropolis is home.
So, I'll be playing my audition to talk today. Hopefully it's good luck.
Young man making a name for himself. Very confident. Some people would say overconfident. But full of the spirit, man, and soul.
It's the joy that he has in his talent. And I think he's had some experiences when he was younger, when he was a teenager in Florida, that gave him the sense that people would love him if he could get his things out there. And so it was that sense of confidence in his own talent, I think, that underlying everything gave him the guts to continue no matter how bad things got for him.
He's from down south, so the music comes from down south without the most, the most prominent, the most popular music of the world today comes from the people who were furniture. But when they sang, because of that hard work, the music had feeling, it had great feeling. He comes from down south, and you could hear that in the way he sang.
A new report ranks Orlando as one of the most dangerous cities
home
in the
invasions,
nation.
attempted murders in Orlando. Time for Orlando police with a record number of murders last year.
The Orlando area making headlines in U.S. News and World Report as the third most dangerous
If it
city
seems like
in
we're
the
hearing
country.
about a murder once a week, there is a reason. The murder rate in Orange County has gone up close to 49%.
My daddy built the porch for this house.
I lived here for 7 months with boarded up windows.
We was little kids, we got here playing. I moved over here when I was like 18, right after my 18th birthday. So my bedroom was in the back.
The floors are like this now because the whole foundation, because of these trees, I think they went up underneath and it's moved the whole house.
That thing, you should have seen when that thing went out. Scared the crap out of us.
You ain't got nothing but tricks and hoes. That's what.
Hell yeah.
That when you a little kid, that's what they tell you. They say stay away from OBT.
It's got so bad, man, that they reach from the trail to right here now. They be posting up on the corners here, over here, down there.
Why people like me so much out there is because, most people who sing on train, they sing what you hearing on the radio. They doing covers and shit. I go out there, I sing 4 hours of my music.
Right. You weren't nervous in front of the ball?
Nah, in front of J-Lo, nah.
Nah, I mean, yeah, J-Lo, okay.
Nah, not in front of her at all. I think when I first started singing, I wasn't even nervous like in front of her as much as I was like when I first had started singing or whatever.
the nerves of what that performance implicated. That was the part that was nervous. I know I couldn't mess that up. I think I'm so happy. That's probably why I started crying, 'cause I was like, damn, they just seen it. I mean, you can't judge nobody on nothing other than who they is and what they can do. I said it was crazy they're living down here. I remember when we had hit the peak in murders and cats were getting shot every other day.
It's still going on.
Oh damn, I guess I need to watch Orlando Blues.
Yeah, it's still going on.
Big brother Irvin, we up on Orlando. We need a haircut. Cut face froze. Tell me I'm from the ozone. Well, them niggas wanna be hopeful. So tell me where you from. Are you from the place where the niggas go bang, bang, bang with the gun? Are you from the place where the niggas shoot under the sun? Mother niggas for the fun. They say it's going to do it for fun. I tell them that's my nigga, my day one shout.
We are here, man. It's like a legendary location as far as Orlando hip-hop now. I mean, as consistent as they come. Hip-hop is so strong here. It's such an underrated place.
So many people don't know is like I was adamant about trying to battle you. So I really want to
back when you were more rapping than... Yeah, see, I didn't even know he could sing.
Everybody say, damn, he's the fucking man. I swear I cook it up, Coke so grill. Everybody talking about the Coke so real. Fish scale motherfucker straight off the grill. George Foreman, nigga, I keep the shit so real. Damn, I tell them niggas just call me. Then your girlfriend at the mall on my ballsy. Talking about, damn, boy, you go deep. I said, yeah, the flow's deep. She said, no, your penis. Damn, I'm a genius. Boy, I mean it. Goddamn.
I just wanna be the illest in the world. I said, I just wanna be the nigga with the flag.
Perform our hearts out, even if there's like 2 people in there. Happy to know that there's a place here for MCs to practice their craftsmanship with nobody judging you. Like, it really is on some... If you come with some written shit, it's like... Fuck out of here.
Give me 8 and I give you 8.
Oh, I got more than 8. I can't.
Just give me 8. Just give me 8. Quick 8.
Hola.
Or 6. Or whatever. Just give me 8.
Hola. Keep it colder for the culture. Real aroma. Fuck your sofa. Filling up my copa. Glass full, soul is older. My dog's down going yoga. What you mean? Kinda local. Red and green got the okra. Measure me, meet your quota. Get your team, I'll roast ya. Born to be no legends. Format a bold sentence. 4 to the 07. Swore that we won't lessen.
I said, RP to my Aunt Tony. Wrote this on Instagram earlier today. But it seems like I'm writing it later. I say hi to my haters. You don't know me. You don't know the shit I've been through. You ain't never smelled my vapors. Aromas, keep roasting. No Starbucks. If I get a star and a buck, I'll be good. Buck stars. I mean, fuck stars. Who all they want to do is get hot cars and be like, fuck the pro people, but the pro people be the people that make you rich. Goddamn, it's funny how people always seem to forget that shit. Bill Gates is worth 96 billion. I swear to God, he ain't earned all of it. Because some people got to give for you to win. Some people got to lose for you to sin. Some people got to do it again just to claim their versions again. I mean,
Time.
spirits.
What the fuck? I thought it was 8 bars.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
I was really surprised about a year later that he called me and said, can you come to Brooklyn? Can you be with me on American Idol? And at that time, I didn't know anything about American Idol. I didn't know really anything about it. I'd heard the name, but I didn't know anything about it. It was interesting, the crowd of contestants that was on the street just waiting. There were huge amounts of excitement and nerves among those kids, and they were taking people's pictures and getting releases, and there was a much bigger production than I had imagined. And we got in there. We had to wait for almost all day in the holding tank with Anderson. And I was just sitting there as nervous as could be, wondering what was going to happen here. Anderson was busy going around and talking to all the other contestants, making connections with everybody else in the room.
You know, he's not scared. And a very good, sensitive artist. So it came to 4, and it was proven when he auditioned for American Idol. And he had Jennifer Lopez in tears.
Oh, Lord. Anderson.
Hollywood Anderson.
Hollywood Anderson.
Yeah, I don't know if they got that right, but they told me to come in here. There she goes, she's the one for me. We got the kind of love that a blind man can say.
Well, he's a real big guy, but his voice can be like a bird. So he can show the sensitivity with that 30-second note wave. You know, you either have a fast vibrato or a slow vibrato, or you have both and you gotta learn how to use it. He's got this Michael Jackson kind of vibrato, and he's learned to control it, and it automatically touches people. Like I said, he made Jennifer cry. You know, there are certain singers that touch you enough to cry, to make you cry, make you feel your inner sanctum. You think that you're protected in there, but this person starts singing, and all of a sudden, you tear up either from happiness or a sad memory, and he has that. And that's, you know, that makes you eligible for the greats. And, you know, that's what he has. I'm not sure that he even understands or appreciates that as a very important element, but he has that.
Oh, yes, Bobby. Say it. Do it. You felt it? I felt it.
Yeah. From the first note, I went, oh!
I just was like, oh, God.
Oh, man, thank God so much, man.
Oh, it was so good.
That was beautiful.
That was...
It's how you interpret what you're singing. Yes, you wrote it, which makes it so much. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead,
I'm
baby.
so
You gotta
hype right now.
Roll with it, roll with it.
I was like, I want that song. I want to record that song tomorrow, but the way you I don't want to. I just want to hear you sing it.
Then I was summoned by the judges, and I came out to just amazing energy that was happening there.
At
No, baby.
How you doing?
Hey, he can play the guitar too. He likes Stevie Wonder.
Unquestionably the best audition today, the best audition of the
New York.
last 2 days, and possibly of the last
Of the run so
4
far.
cities.
So far.
You're very talented.
Thank you.
Judges went and were just so flattering to Anderson about how terrific that he was. He was the best one that had auditioned in the entire run. And they loved him, and he made Jennifer Lopez cry, which that's not many people can say that, I think.
I said to him, damn, you got Jennifer Lopez in tears, son. If you stay on that show much longer.
I heard that Joe settled down. I heard that you found a guy and girl, you're married now. And I heard that your dreams came true.
Anderson fell at the third or fourth audition. This guy didn't like the way he sang a song, so.
Since you left American Idol, Hollywood, the show has not been the same.
It's still a good show, though.
It's a good show, but it could have been something great with you. So I told you before, you were, I think, probably, for everybody, the first contestant that really stood out, and you were one that got a lot of buzz early. So what was that like for you to all of a sudden be in the public eye?
We're at 10,000 likes in 2 days, 3 days. I love you guys. We're at 15,000 likes, 20,000 likes. I went from 900 to 20,000, and I came up.
Anderson, I think, was just, he couldn't believe it that he would get that amount of traction in such a national venue like that.
A kid came in here one time, and she saw him, and she came with her dad, and she went, oh. Yeah. So that was an interesting contrast from the time I saw him with a broom, sweeping up as an intern, to this kid holding her mouth and just, you know, a little 13-year-old kid, very talented herself, but recognized Anderson, and she pointed to her dad and went, oh, it's him, oh my God.
I'm going to be doing Hollywood Anderson's song, I'm in love with my best friend.
And we're going to be singing My Best Friend.
Just chilling, man, in the bathroom, as you can see. Actually gonna play a song called My Best Friend for y'all, man.
And there she goes, she's the one for me. She's the one for me. She's the one for me. She's got the special kind of love.
We got the kind of love.
The type of love
that a blind man can take.
she's my reason, my season. She's my summer, she's my winter. She's my summer, she's my winter, she's my spring as well. I'm in love with my best friend, yeah. I'm a lover, ooh, I'm a lover to the whole world and
Thanks.
Say thank you.
What? You a little G. Shoot the question, yeah.
How are things different since Idol?
I think since American Idol, everything's been pretty chill for the most part. I'm still doing me. I still bust for the people. We working with the right people. Shout out to Craig Keith for my voice. Pristine, Craig Derry, I love him to death. That's like my other dad. I mean, shout out to Papa Reggie, Faze the Froze, Weston Kennedy, in Orlando at the barbershops. We still talk all the time, keeping me honest about a lot of shit. Papa Norm, Norman Lotz, Uncle Booty, you feel me? Shout out to Uncle Booty, and Talib Kweli, and my big, who happens to be my big cousin. Shout out to Kweli for just showing love, taking me on the road. Nico is one of the homies, thanks Joey, Grumby. I mean, it's a lot of cats. It's a lot of people, man. A week before I did that very initial first audition for when you go out to Nassau Coliseum, the cattle call, what they call it. Dude, I was like, somebody asked me about American Idol. I was like, yo, fuck American Idol. Fuck all them TV shows. They don't do shit for people except exploit them. And it wasn't until one of my fans actually was just like, Hollywood, I think you'd do amazing on American Idol. You should go audition, find out. And yo, they said it in a joking way, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll check it out. Like, yo, this shit's like 2-3 days away. What you find out is that, you know, people don't really have an idea of who you are. So when you're on there, you just got to make sure you're being yourself. I'm being myself. I ain't trying to be nobody else.
I don't know what to say, but
Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I still ain't got used to it. And it's been, you know, a couple months. Nigga went from selling crack to singing love songs, you feel me? In a matter of time. To, like, you know what I mean, being on national television. And a lot of people find this shit out and not like me. So I feel like I don't give a fuck if you don't like me for that. You feel me? Homeless, living in a trap house. There's a crackhead smoking crack in the kitchen, one smoking crack in the bathroom till like 5, 6 in the morning. You got one trying to blow the crack over my head, you know what I mean? I got them yelling at crackheads to go smoke next to a window, all kind of crazy shit. The fans who I meet in the street, some of y'all cry. I mean, people cry when they see me. You know how weird that is? People used to like turn away when they see me. Better yet, when they smelt me, niggas used to make a face. You go to where people make faces because how you smell them. People make faces because who you are. That's a different, that's a different lifestyle. That's some different shit.
Yo, this is, what's your name?
Dusty Rhodes.
Mr. Dusty Rhodes. He's here in Washington Square Park. People like this inspire me to create and keep me creating.
Your host? Yeah.
since in New York?
Yeah.
Oh.
Spend the night outside this Thursday, and it's all to support homeless youth.
It was all part of a sleep out to raise awareness and money for the charity that helps children without a home. According to the Covenant House Sleep Out website, this year's effort has raised more than $234,000 and counting.
Maryland, what's good, Virginia? Hope y'all getting where you need to get to. It is 8:38. You heard me talking about it all week. It goes down tomorrow night. The big candlelight vigil and national sleep out that I will be taking part in. You hear the promos running here on the station. That's right. You heard me right. I will be sleeping outside tomorrow night here in the District of Columbia to bring about awareness about teen homelessness. As we watch all these skyscrapers going up, as we watching people be displaced, as we are watching all of this economic growth go on in the DMV, you're telling me that we have one of the highest rates of homelessness at the same time? How can that be, Dr. Henson?
It doesn't need to be, because we are a region that can make a difference with this. And we're asking everybody to come out tomorrow night to stand in solidarity with these youth. We're asking you to come to Freedom Plaza at 6:30 tomorrow night, to light a candle with us, to stand with us as we say to this region, to this country, and to D.C. This does not have to be.
Doesn't have to be. Hollywood Anderson,
Yeah.
how are you, brother?
I'm blessed. I'm happy to be in D.C., man.
Man, what drove you to, what brought you to this movement?
Man, first of all, I was homeless youth myself in New York City with Covenant House, New York. So
so you made it to American Idol from Covenant House?
Yeah. I got my first guitar at Covenant House. I was playing that by like a year and some change, quick like. And then when I auditioned for Idol, I made J-Lo cry, woke up with People magazine, the rest is history. I've just been blessed to be able to create.
And who's that?
That's Mr. Saquon Brown.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, DC.
Saquon, of course, is at Covenant House, works with Covenant House, is working through Covenant House, is a recipient and a beneficiary of the work that Covenant House does, correct?
Yes, sir.
We meet last year at Covenant House. We talk, we chop it up, and you see me at the sleep out. We got jokes and all of that kind of stuff. But now this year, you're actually performing.
Yes.
And what do you perform?
I'm performing my song, Keep Pushing.
Keep Pushing. But you're at Covenant House, correct?
Yes.
You are where he was.
Yes.
Is it working for you?
Yeah, it's working. It's working out great. I mean, since I met him, he was a huge motivation. He gave us some words of encouragement.
Right.
You know, basically told us just stick with what we doing and don't give up. And the Covenant House gonna help us as much as they can.
Tomorrow night, Freedom Plaza, 6:30. I will be out there. It's the National Sleep Out. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to bring awareness to the homeless teen epidemic going on here in the DMV and nationwide. The DMV has one of the highest rates of homelessness and childhood poverty in the nation while we're having this huge economic upsurge. This is outlandish, ladies and gentlemen. I'm bringing awareness. Come on out tomorrow night, 6:30, Freedom Plaza, National Sleep Out. Thank you so very much. I thank y'all so very much for coming in.
I need you to sample a little something of what we're going to hear, sir.
Oh, man. You got me.
You got to come prepared.
I'd be like, she says that she wants my love, but don't want my touch, and she wants my trust, even though she wants to tell me lies. Oh, why should I give my all to you, even though you don't want me like I want you? You don't want me like I want you. When she says that she don't need a man, but she needs a man's hide. She doesn't want to face her fears, but she wants to tear my love apart. Oh,
boy!
Yes.
Boy!
Yes.
Tomorrow night, Freedom Plaza. I won't be doing
Have someone that understands me. It feels good. Max, that was beautiful.
annual Candlelight Vigil and Sleep Out here in the Greater Washington region. We are part of this movement where we're not only in 15 cities across the country, we're also in Canada, we're in Vancouver and Toronto tonight. So there are leaders just like you all across this country standing in solidarity to say it is not okay for our young people to be homeless and disconnected. And we just appreciate all of you for coming out and being a part of that.
Covenant House kind of started me on the path of where I am today. This is why it's so important to have events like this to bring awareness to the many homeless youth that are out here today. I was one of them. There are youth out here that are sleeping in subways, sleeping on the streets, on park benches.
They're wondering where they're going to get their next meal. They're wondering where they're going to live and where they're going to stay. And quite frankly, it's a horrifying thought. Because ultimately, we're not going to end this problem until we start treating all of these youth like our own kids.
As long as there are Covenant houses out there, we know we still have a problem. I want to commend Covenant House for all the work that they do, but I want to let our young people know out there, we do love you and we do care about you, and we will end youth homelessness in the District of Columbia. Let's have a good sleep out.
All right, now it's time for a little Hollywood in DC. Who's ready for some music?
So my name is Hollywood Anderson, and I'm going to start off this night with a song I just wrote called Tu eres la única, which means you are the one. I'm terrible in Spanish, so don't get mad at me, but enjoy. Tu eres la única, you are the one, you are the one. It feels to have someone that understands me, and it feels to let me hold your hand, and you can hold my hand. To it is a moment of silence for all of those youth that are sleeping out tonight. Lift your candle. To God be the glory.
God be the glory.
So that the homeless couldn't the homeless couldn't sleep there anymore.
They don't do have your shit fucked up.
Yeah, they
I'm out here about to sleep. Shout out to the city of DC. Go donate some money. Go give your time. Love, peace, blessings. Do something awesome with your life.
Congratulations.
We are in a period of the single most radical transformation of the business I think that we've ever seen.
In 23 years.
In 2017, 41% of the listening came from streaming.
Streaming services like Hulu, Netflix, Amazon have transformed the entertainment
Well, we
industry.
certainly have access to much more music than we used to. There's certainly a lot less revenue.
Only a very small proportion of this ends up in the hands of the artists. We estimate just 12% of industry revenues end up with
is
the
this industry thriving or dying?
It's the fastest growing part of the recorded music industry is the independent artist sector, and within that, self-publishing artists. We talk in the report about
it hurts many days after it's over. After it's over, it hurts so many days after it's over.
She put a beat down, or like?
I mean, however you want to do it. I'm literally gonna be cutting to the beat. And I heard
Yeah. So yeah, I dig that too. Like the like simmer down.
Wait, don't almost turns into like this Broadway spectacle.
Yeah. No, I'm into that.
I've been hurt before. Everybody's like I don't know. I'd say like fell for somebody who didn't give a fuck about them.
Mm-hmm.
So acknowledge that. We've all been hurt before.
Go.
I don't know why I fell in love with you. Oh, it hurts many days after it's over. I don't know why
Yeah, I think that could work.
Every time. Go to church, say your prayers. He lays tracks how I lay vocal tracks. Cause you gotta just keep making the record. You gotta keep, cause you'll eventually find, like once you put all the ideas and all the thought down, what needs to happen will happen.
Sort of like bridgy ideas or something, like something to kind of take it somewhere else.
I mean,
what are you feeling?
Yeah, I really got
Out though, like, cause we can
you hear
pull
what
the
I'm
beat
saying
out.
though?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just asking. You know what I mean?
It's totally flexible.
Yeah, we'll be able to definitely kind of work that, cause
he playing that organ though, like he a lost slave boy right now. That boy doing work. Yo, do me a favor, Matt. Go from the top real quick. Just let me hear the beat from the top one time. Really quickly. I'm so sorry, bro.
No, man.
Yeah. All right, I'll just go with whatever. How many bars is that right there? 16? And then an 8?
And then it goes 8 of the pre-chorus, and then it goes in, yeah.
All right, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for. Oh, baby, I don't know. Yeah. This might be the best microphone I've ever cut on in my life. I won't say might be. This is definitely the best microphone I've ever cut on in my life.
Nice, man.
For $5. But yeah, I just feel like with glasses, I look like a less aggressive black man. And even after all these songs in the EP, you still don't see this shit is real, girl. It needs to sound like a choir. So when I feel like we sound like we got a choir, I guess I'll be happy and content. Oh, this camera's on. It hurts for many days. 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 It hurts. I don't know why. I don't know why I fell in love with you.
You know, when I think about Anderson, it makes me smile. I'm glad to be in somebody's life who that happens for, you know. To have any effect is great. He's going to do fine. That American Idol thing was enough of a trampoline to stepping right out into the real world, so he's been going ever since.
Got the traction, and I was just like honored to be part of it. He's a kid with a tremendous amount of talent, a great heart, a lot of courage, and a vision for his own future. So, and he's a writer. It's unbelievable what a good writer Anderson is. And he continues to write. I mean, he wrote that one song. A lot of people, they write one song, but Anderson continues to come up with excellent material. And so it's just an honor for me to be part of that and to have had the opportunity to help him make something of himself.
Listen, say what you want to say about America, but it is a place where if you work hard enough, you can make happen what you envision happen for yourself. They call it dreams. There ain't no meat in the dream sandwich, so it's got to be made real. Maybe you started off with a dream, but he worked very hard, and harder than most, and in the street, and without a roof over his head. And that's the challenge. That's what makes a real artist.
Are the Knicks winning?
Yeah, they winning too.
Good. So let me explain a little bit what we do. We're training young people for the music business, for a career in music. And today is a good time for young people to be trying to do music, or anybody, because you got 1,000 networks you can plug into, and you can almost write your own ticket if you have the passion and you have the wherewithal, and you got a good team, and you can do you. A lot of people are doing things that seemingly just appear out of nowhere. It's because they work hard and they're dedicated. This next kid did that. He's one of my favorites. Comes also from Florida. He goes by the name of Hollywood Anderson, but he was Anderson to us. Man, he's amazing.
I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Have you ever been in love?
I just write love songs.
What they say, what they do, they keep me from being up there close to you. I say, they just wanna win. They win, you win. Let off. They'll say it's sin. They'll say it's sin. They'll say it's egregious. But the people need it. Also, do that one more time. I gotta get that. And when you wanna, I gotta get that flow of words right. Yo, man. You ready? Is it done? Yeah, we got this outline there. First thing down. We got the outline there. I gotta make sure the levels and shit is right.
You know I ain't trying to blow that, baby. Hey, we gon' save that money.
Let's go. My decisions put me in situations you couldn't deal with. You an insecure nigga with a little dick. You still wanna kill quick. Now I know a man fix. And the difference between a woman and a real bitch. I drop jewels and I drop drawers. Wasn't that? Hold on, stop it. Bring it back from the top.
That's perfect.
Got you.
This be the intro. Going in the Give me my 16. Give me the 16 bars with the organs and shit, or the 8 bars with organs, or whatever the fuck. But I just need the organs and the flute shit, the flute organ. Black Dog. diamonds and pearls just to prove to the girl she's the one. I said she's my real love. Hey, she's my real love. She's my real love. I need her. Pause it. Turn on. Let's talk back. You can hear me? Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. So you gonna still play the bass? Is the bass and the root still gonna be saying ba-da-da-da-da-da? Just on that last one. Yeah, so they feel.
You wanna double it and like do the one double, have the harmony on top of it for that section?
I appreciate y'all for coming over here and showing up. Because this next artist, legendary. I've seen this guy in many places. The first place I seen him was American Idol.
Turn up my guitar players in the house. Not in the house, but in my heart, in my heart. She's my only love. She's my everything. She's my sea love. She's my soul. She's my righteousness. That's why I'm in love with my ways. I'm a lover. I'm a lover to the whole world. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in to the reason that I'm still alive. To the reason that I'm still alive. She took all the drugs, made me fast forward, and that's the reason why I'm living my hands for a I'm in love with my best friend. you ever been in love with your best friend? Come on, New York City, it goes, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Have you ever been in love with your best friend? I'm not getting up to the stage, CRC, it goes, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I wrote it in college. I was selling drugs, going to Jesus school. I was homeless and living in a trap. And that's what I wrote, you know. And I sang this song, we in the house later on American Idol, J-Lo's crying and shit. She's so beautiful, you have no clue. And that's what came of it. So I just want y'all to do that one more time, because y'all still sing that over here. So can we do that one more time? I'm in love. Y'all, can I just get a little bit more? Can I just do one more song? One more song? One more song?
This is the real trap soul. My name is Hollywood Anderson. I am art. This is dedicated to my late brother. Suicide's a bitch, go get you some help. I'm tired of fighting the things that are unseen, and it's hard out here living. Watch me do something embarrassing. I said, I'm from the he's wet, the guns low, bang, 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 bang. They shoot first, you better get before you get got salmon.
One leg, he always dances. Keep rejecting his head dances. I went to Houston, I swear to God, I spent my whole check on lap dances. And I had a fist up just like, God damn it. Had to sit down because most of these motherfuckers can't stand this. So I had to spit that dandis. Don't drive if it's not standard.
it's a shitter, it's a bitter, it's a motherfucking cheat called life. Yeah, yeah, it's a shitter, it's a bitter, it's a motherfucking cheat called life. Oh,
it's a shitter,
it's a bitter, it's a motherfucking cheat called life.
You know where we at? You want to learn the saying correctly? Excuse me. Bring your ass in here. We got you. Ask Alicia, she know. Ask Katie, she know. Ask Mary, she know. Ask Anthony Hamilton, she know. Ask Blackstreet. Ask Teddy Riley. Ask, I'm running out of names. Kaiser, she knows. Shalik, he knows.
Wait a second, that's a bass. Mike gave Boosie a butterfly bass. Wait a second.
I was here when he got the phone call. It was coming. Michael Jackson called. Boosie? Hey, Bubba. I have something coming in the mail for you tomorrow. Bring it on, baby. Send it. He's like, okay, that's all. I just want to call you and tell you that. And Boosie was like, okay, bye.
After it's over, I don't. Fuck, one more time, baby. My fault, bro. I don't know what I gotta do to prove to you. One more time, Grant. I'm sorry, I fucked up the. I don't know what I gotta do. I forgot the gotta. Let's go.
What's going on? Come here. What are you saying? What's going on?
My name's Anderson, or Hollywood Anderson.
Anderson or Hollywood Anderson. Okay.
He's my favorite drummer.
What's that?
He's my favorite drummer. But
Me too. Yeah, he's my favorite drummer too. Yeah. What's up?
yeah, I live in New York. I make music for a living, and I'm here to see you today.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Hollywood Anderson?
Yeah, Hollywood Anderson.
Hollywood Anderson from New York.
No, I'm from Florida.
Oh, the Hollywood, Florida.
No, I'm from
Orlando, Florida. Very. I get it now. Here, Hollywood. Hold that a second.
This is gonna be funny.
All right. So your name is Hollywood?
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram. It's Jimmy Fallon. Why not?
All right. Hollywood Anderson.
Yes, sir.
Now, the vice presidential debate was on last night, okay? If there was a debate and the topic was cats versus dogs, what side would you be on?
Dogs. Rescue one.
Dogs, what?
Rescue a dog. If you
Yeah,
can.
rescue a dog if you can, sure. You're at the podium right now, right?
Yeah.
Give your best closing statement. Why dogs?
Why dogs? Loyalty's a must in America, and it's hard to find. So get a dog because they're better than Trump.
Hollywood. Wow. You nailed it. Yeah. Guys, we have Hollywood Anderson here. Follow him on what was it?
Instagram, Hollywood Anderson.
Hollywood Anderson. And on the topic of cats versus dogs, he says choose a dog, and you just heard his reason. And you could sing, right?
I can.
Yeah. Do you like The Weeknd?
I do like The Weeknd. He's cool.
Yeah. So could you do a song kind of like The Weeknd, and maybe Hollywood could hop in? Yeah, like the Starboy one.
Oh yeah, tell me.
Get you a dog. It'll always have your back. Yeah.
Jimmy had to squeeze through the road and said hi.
Get you a dog.
Yo, I had to get by. Vice President,
It'll always have your back.
Hollywood Anderson is up in here fly. Dogs loyalty and it's hard to come by.
Get you a dog.
And I tell you why.
It'll
Hollywood Anderson, what you want? Get a dog, 'cause a dog better than Trump.
It'll always have your...
Name him Bernie Sanders.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Hollywood Anderson. Get you a dog. That was the jam. I don't know if we can top that one right there. That was great, guys. We'll be right back. Give it up for these guys. Give it up for the Roots. We'll be right back with Ashton Kutcher, everybody.
Get you a dog. It'll always have.
Wait a minute. Let me just tell you something. Listen. This guy during the American Idol interview audition made Jennifer Lopez cry. And she loved him. If it wasn't for the other guy being a hater, he might have been through. But look, we're gonna do it again. And then I got War on the mic with us. War, I'm Peace. And Anderson's name is Price. Here we go. We don't tolerate bad notes. I told him to stay out of Hollywood. He's been too long in Hollywood.